Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Sports YouTube channel. I am your host, Ryan, and we're just going to do a quick 10 to 15 minute reaction to the Celtics losing the first in-season tournament to the Pacers. And to do this with me is Isaac, our Boston Celtic fan. How you doing, Isaac?
Bro, I'm heartbroken. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You think I care about this? Do you think I care about this? No.
You care a little, right? Just a little?
Well, not even a little bit.
No? Okay.
No. I've been preaching this on Twitter. I've been preaching this on the NBA Twitter page. I've been preaching it on the Celtics fan page. I've been tweeting it everywhere. This is a meaningless game. Celtic fans, stop being pressed, bro. We're healthy. It's a long season. This is a meaningless tournament. Now, if it was meaningful, Ryan, then we would have a problem. Then this would be a big overreaction. This would be a huge loss for the Boston Celtics. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. So we'll hit on that part, but let's just focus on the game first, because you're right. It does count for regular season, but in the grand scheme of things, it's for a trophy that has never existed before, and they have to play afterwards, right? So you're absolutely right. I'm with you on that. We've talked about this, but let's just focus on the game though, and then we'll get to the.
Oh, it was a great game. So, yeah, it was a great game. The NBA got the right idea. They have the perfect idea. They just didn't hit it all the way.
Yeah. Well, this is good foundation. Like the atmosphere. Like I think you said this on Twitter.
Yes.
Go follow him at, what's your Twitter again?
Sour Lemon.
That's Sorry Lemon, or you can click on the Twitter thing on Twitch. But you know, the atmosphere, you mentioned it, and it felt good. Like the players really wanted it, the fans really wanted it, and that's great. But and when Halliburton, man, was he just on fire. It was so exciting to watch. It felt like a playoff game.
Bro, he's really a dog, fun. Bro. Yeah, he's a dog. He's a dog, bro. And he's a Wisco kid.
Yeah, Wisconsin kid, for any of those wondering what a Wisco kid is.
we say Wisco. We don't say Wisconsin. Yeah. Like saying Wisconsin kid, just Wisco sounds cool, you know. So you gotta put a little slang into it. Gotta put a little swag into it, man.
No, sure, I agree.
He said sure.
I've been in Wisconsin all my life, and I've never heard that phrase until I met you. I'm like, okay.
He said a Wisco kid. He's like, what?
That's great.
You say, oh, you're from Wisco. No, I'm not from Wisco. I'm from Boston, but I live in Wisco. So
that's fair. That's fair. Some of the highlights, we already mentioned Halliburton. Buddy Hield went off. Neesmith was like clutch at moments. Like he had a couple of big shots in the game. Tatum and Brown both showed up.
Brown both played great.
Yeah, great games.
Derek White did play decent. It seemed like he rolled his ankle though in that game.
He did something. He was
and see, that's what I'm saying. This is what's making my argument about this in-season tournament more valid than ever, because you're going this hard. You see the players actually care, right? It's the first in-season tournament in NBA history. Players are going to care. Fans are caring. It's the first year that this is ever happening.
Yeah.
And then what if one of these players got a season-ending injury? God forbid, right? Don't want to say that. Yeah. Would people think I'm stupid then on Twitter? Now you lost a key player for the rest of the year because of this stupid tournament.
Correct.
That is what I'm trying to get at with everybody.
Yeah, right. So like this is, again, it's just a really good foundation.
Yes.
It's a good foundation that they can build off of. But like just even the game, like I'm we're gonna just in a second here, I'm going to go watch the Pelican King game.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
Kings play each other because
Yep.
that's on right now.
Mhm.
And I don't want to miss too much of that game. But man, I tell you, like, I hope the atmosphere is the same. I hope the players care as much. Now, you know, being that it's two teams that are fighting for top, you know, playoff spots as well, even though it's still early in the season, I would imagine that type of atmosphere, it probably wouldn't have been exactly the same, but it would have
Right.
been a little bit up there as well because the Pacers are trying to prove themselves. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
heard this was
NBA
Tyrese Halliburton's first national
Triple-double.
televised game.
Yeah, I think they said first triple double, right? Too. Is
Wow.
that correct?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think he's ever had a triple double.
Wow.
Wow.
Don't quote me on that, but I thought I heard them say that on the broadcast. So it's
Wow.
like,
You know
yeah.
what? I think Tyrese Halliburton is gonna be is my favorite player outside of outside of the Boston Celtics.
Well,
Yeah,
what about Cade Cunningham?
I like
I'm
Cade
just kidding,
Cunningham,
I'm just
but
kidding, I'm
no,
just kidding.
Tyrese, bro. I am a fan of his. I
Yeah,
loved
yeah.
this was an awesome game. That, like you said, the NBA got the great foundation. It's a great start, man. They got
Yep.
the right idea. They just didn't capitalize fully yet, and that's fine. A fan on Twitter told me, he said, "Oh well, it's the very first one. They're not the NBA is not going to get it right away. It's going to take time." But I like what you said, Ryan. Response to that, you said, "Well, the play-in tournament, they got it right the first time.
Yeah.
The play-in tournament is an actual beautiful idea."
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
and when they made the divisions and the
right?
conferences, they got those things right. But I think because you know, like this is the first installment and you're like changing
Mhm.
a lot here. This is like I kind of maybe like you can kind of get maybe why the NBA is easing to it. But I mean, ultimately, you're right. I'm with you. You know, I'm with you. But like,
Yep.
just the fact that this worked, like, got fans talking about it, got
Mhm.
fans excited. Like, I'm watching Monday Night Football, and I have NBA on as well. Like, normally, I probably wouldn't do that, right? So
Right.
that's a good thing.
I
Now,
don't got NBA. I don't got the NFL on at all.
see, well, there you go, man. There you go.
But it's
There you go.
still the principle, Ryan. The principle. It's the principle. It hasn't been established yet
Yeah, no, you're right. You're
with
right.
this.
You're right.
What's good, Ivan? Welcome to the stream, bro. Hey, we're doing a little quick reaction. If you have any comments or questions of the game, if you did watch the game, if you didn't, answer away. We have a few more minutes, and then we gotta get going. It's just a quick stream, real quick.
Yeah, and if you have any tissues to mail over to Isaac's house, please do so as well because he's really broken up about the
I'm very
Celtics
sad.
losing.
I literally broke my TV when I saw Halliburton hit that 4-point play. I broke
That's
it.
not sad. That's angry.
Well, no, I cried because that was a very expensive TV. That's what I'm crying
Okay,
about. I'm not crying
okay.
about the Celtics. They ain't paying my bills.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, I'm just
That's
kidding.
fair. That's totally
I
fair.
didn't break nothing, guys.
Any other takeaways about this game? Any other you know?
Yo, what up, Rob? Welcome to the stream, guys. I caught the game, bro. It was a good A game. Yes, it was. Robbie Glove, what up, Robbie Glove? Oh, we got some viewers, Ryan.
I see that. Hello, everybody. Let us know what you thought about the game.
Man.
The in-season tournament game. It was fun though.
It was
Man.
a good game, man. This is, like I
Yeah.
said, it's a great start. You know, I'm not hating on the in-season tournament, but it's got to mean more come for the actual real thing for the playoffs. We should discuss we should discuss what the NBA could do, Ryan, real quick for these guys with the viewers in here right now. So
Yeah, we will. I just wanted to give time for the game to sort of marinate, you know.
sure, true,
because
true.
like because it was successful, so you don't, it had a measure of success that everybody's kind of excited about, right? So that's
Right.
kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Like no matter, we're both on the same page that they got a foundation, they got to make improvement. But
Right.
yeah, I'm with you on that. Any
Shout
other
out to the
takeaways
7
from
watching.
this game?
Say again.
What's that?
Say again.
Any other takeaways from this game that you want to bring out?
Well, Neesmith, where was this in Boston, bro?
I know, right?
He like really he took this was like very personal for him. He was balling.
Yeah, he had a couple of big baskets towards the end.
And some good defensive stops too.
Yep. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I mean like Halliburton, I think showed like he's been great all year.
Oh,
to
yeah.
say that he showed up is kind of ridiculous, but I mean like on a national level, this was a good national televised game for someone like Halliburton, who's in sort of a small market, to get the
Right.
recognition he deserves. How well he's been playing has been outstanding. You think he's an all-star this year?
Oh, absolutely. No question.
Yeah, I'm with you.
He's the new rising star, man. He's taken the NBA by storm. He's my favorite player outside of any Celtics player. Tyrese Halliburton, I'm a fan of his, and I don't really say that like I like Curry, I like LeBron, but you're not gonna see me getting a LeBron jersey or a Steph Curry jersey. I will probably get a Tyrese Halliburton jersey. Like, I am actually a fan of his.
Yeah, you think you get the in-season one? I actually like their jerseys. Or in-season.
Oh yeah, I like their. I don't like their court. I thought their court was trash.
Halliburton, interestingly enough, at halftime only had 7 points. He ended the game with what, 20, 28, 26. So
what was his 3-point? What was his 3-point field goal percentage?
It was at 25% at halftime. At the end of the game, it was just under 50, so like 46. Yeah, so he rebounded really nicely after a rough start.
5 for 11, 26 points, 13 assists, and 10 boards.
Yeah,
that's a point guard right there, man.
Yeah,
that's a point. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, who do you want to see advance on the other side of this bracket?
So, to be honest, it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see. Yeah, it'd be cool to see the Bucks. I think Tyrese playing against Milwaukee. He was born in Milwaukee, so that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm with you. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be. It might be Lakers. It might be Lakers, Bucks, or Lakers and the Pacers.
Oh, my hope actually right now, wouldn't it be fun if Halliburton goes up against Fox?
Oh, if it's Kings and Pacers?
Yeah.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
You gotta go watch that. But yeah, that'd be awesome to me. I'd love to see Fox versus Halliburton, and everything that trade meant for both teams. That'd be kind of cool to see those two play in the finals. Let's see here. So maybe any other things about this game before we move on? We could just quickly talk about again. We're excited about what they've done.
Right.
We want to see a couple more changes. So anything else before we get to the changes?
As far as this game, I mean, Tatum didn't shoot well from the three. Boston as a team really didn't shoot well from the three, except for Sam Hauser. Sam Hauser's Larry Bird's son.
Yeah, for sure.
He's nice. He's also a Wisconsin kid, a Wisco kid, if people didn't know.
Yeah.
Man, we got some Wisconsin product out on the floor tonight that was balling.
Yeah. No lie.
The Pacers actually got a good bench. Decent bench. TJ McConnell's decent. He made a couple plays. I mean, on the stat sheet, it didn't look like he did good on the stat sheet, but he is a good he makes plays happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So TJ McConnell, if Neesmith still plays like that, they're going to be good. Mathurin, is that his name? 16 points off the bench.
Oh, Mathurin, yeah.
Mathurin? Yeah.
Mathurin, yeah.
I said Mathurin.
He was the guy I wanted the Pistons draft last year if they didn't get Ivy. So, yeah, he looked good. Yeah.
Pacers might be a sleeper team this year.
Well, my hope. I hope the Pacers win this in-season tournament and then they get bounced in the first round of the playoffs. I think that'd be hilarious.
Just to prove a point that the in-season tournament don't matter.
Yeah, and then like they drop the banner for them,
right?
Like that one.
Bro, imagine if the NBA did ring ceremonies for in-season tournament champs and did an in-season tournament parade.
Yeah, I'm getting a T-shirt if the Pistons ever win one. I'm just throwing that out there. Okay, real quick, let's talk about changes. What would you like to see different moving forward? We'll hit on this even on our own podcast. And we've talked about changes, but just after this game, what would you like to see?
As the in-season tournament as a whole?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Make it meaningful.
Just maybe, meaningful.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we talked about this in our podcast before, Ryan, where they have to make it where the person that wins the cup gets either an automatic play-in berth, or I think what you said, whatever their standings is as far as seed-wise, when they finish the season, they automatically bump up 2 seeds up because they won the chip, or if they're already a number 1 seed, they get to pick their first-round opponent. I think that's, bro, that is very crucial, you know?
Yeah, if you thought they were intense without, like, just for this cup and the $500,000,
Right.
could you imagine if there was some sort of stakes,
Right, like towards the actual playoffs? Oh man, it'd be
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know why NBA fans were all on my neck yesterday on Twitter. Like, bro, I'm trying to better the product. I'm trying to give the NBA better ideas. Like, why do we want to settle just for, like, why do we want to just stay the same? Like, why don't we want to, nobody wants to improve the product? That's what the NBA is.
It's sort of like a Skip Bayless line, a prisoner of the moment, right? Everybody's enjoying it in the moment. And we've talked about how, like, the All-Star game meant something at one time. The dunk contest meant something at one time.
Right.
But if you don't give players more incentive to risk their bodies, which that's the generation we're in, and NBA, you got to do something. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, super fun game though. It was awesome. Amazing. Yeah, good for the NBA. They got it mostly right. We'll see if they'll make changes, but I think they will. I think they'll understand what they need to do moving forward, and they got to make it longer. They got to make it longer. Yeah.
And I think that's what I touched base on Twitter too. This guy said, well, this is just for the beginning because nobody cares about the beginning, but they can do it in the beginning and make it last, or take the All-Star game out of it and just make the in-season tournament all the way till February then.
Yeah. If you did 8 games total, all division games, 4 in November, 4 in December, you did all the knockout rounds in January, and then you get to Vegas in February. That should be the goal, because then now all of a sudden you got 3 months of important games being played. Right. So yeah, but this is a good start. So we'll see what happens. Okay, anything else before we go?
No, that should be it.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's all we got today. This was just, again, a really quick reaction to the Boston Celtics losing to the Pacers. I had to check on my guy to make sure he was okay, that, he wasn't hurt, he wasn't crying. It turns out he's fine. He's fine, everybody, so we don't have to worry too much about Isaac. But for everybody else, thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow us on YouTube and under the Box Score Sports Podcast. Follow Isaac under Sour Lemon. Even follow him here on Twitch, and check out our podcast. Oh, okay. Now
you didn't stop. Oh, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you didn't stop it yet?
No, not yet.
I'm sorry. All right, I'll cry. Okay. I'll cry once we end the live.
Okay, sounds good.
Cry.
Okay, well, we'll talk to you all soon.
Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.